And we're live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to this edition of the Halcyon Show. My name's Lorne Risley, with my co-host, as always, Crash is in the house. What's good, brother?
Boom, boom. Here as per usual, same time, same day, every week.
Fresh. That's funny for reasons you're not going to know about. Anyways, we better deal with something right off the bat, just because even though I've done a stream on it, me and Yan just talked about it. You haven't had a chance to kind of weigh in. You might have heard that there was some controversy. There was some fuckery afoot. There was some
that episode. True, we've spoken before. I forgot about it. We're on that episode.
Wow, we're fresh off it, and quote unquote. It's so Stro probably from having PTSD from last week is right there in the comments. Quote, something I never thought I'd say. Thank God Crash is here.
But sorry, I got a petition for Stro to sign, so stay about after, bro.
Interesting stuff. Well, listen, Crash is back, so hopefully calm, sensibleness, a degree of decorum has returned to the show, of course. We've got a lot to get through today, though. Fuck me, 4 battles crammed into less than an hour and 20 minutes. Where do you want to kick? Because there's almost any different direction we can go battle by battle, or we can go through what you want to talk about. But I throw the floor to you, my friend.
First things first, I did pop in to say hello, but my phone's been wonky. How was your chat with Yan, though? How was that?
It was a great chat. I feel like it started off how I thought it was going to start off. He was very very dismissive of his opponent, but towards the back end, I knew it would happen. There was this sort of olive branch of sorts that, well, listen, if he does this and tunes this, and he can always come back and all the rest of it. It's all love come the end of the battle, the end of the stream. There's more hate between Stro and us now, because Stro is just like, Lorne, just don't this week, okay? Just have a normal, sensible show. Don't come out with any bullshit, and just Crash, keep him honest. And you've seen it in the comments, like, hey, Crash, keep an eye on Lorne. Make sure he doesn't do anything stupid.
I told you, I got you, bro. I'll show you the law, bro. I'll tell you what's good and how to handle your way around here, bro. It's cool.
Well,
but yeah, man, let's go back to the show, right? That's enough of Yan. I did
shoot. Go tune into that if you've missed it. But now, Crash, shoot.
I enjoyed the time length of this 4 battles. Do you know what I mean? And the gaps in between with Briggsy, which he was self-aware of, was smaller. But I felt the time length of this was a nice. It felt good to watch, man. Felt good. It felt more uniformed again.
It did feel. Well, I felt it definitely breezed through. Like, I don't know why that was, though. What do you think? Because there was a lot in it. There was a lot of battles, and they were all no one folded early, so it wasn't like they saved time in the battles. Why do you think it skated through so much?
Maybe good editing, like, do you know what I mean? Everything followed through, and I don't think Briggsy really stuck around. The thing is, when the boys are in the studio talking, there's obviously 2, usually 3 people trying to get their opinions crossed, all saying good stuff. But obviously, if someone takes 5 minutes, someone takes 5. That's 15 minutes of talking we've got. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I feel like with Briggsy just highlighting what we just watched and what we're about to watch, just felt nice. It just felt like it gapped nicely together.
I agree. I would, though, be the one to play devil's advocate, though, and say that I think that is the difference between the original episodes and this one, in that the battles were great. I really love the battles. But if you'd have had slightly lower tier battles, I think this episode really would have struggled because of that. Because you didn't have you didn't have those segments, you didn't have the studio segments. So while I know he's referenced it, it will be so nice to see those back.
I can't wait for them. And I would like to see face-offs. May I be greedy? I think face-offs are needed in the UK battle rap, because I just miss them. And like the in-person ones are so much better than the online ones. But you man have got the studio, man.
Well, that's the thing. They do come close with the interviews. Like, they do ask about the opponent, but that never threatens to become like a tit-for-tat promo type thing. It's usually, what do you think you're about your opponent? Da-da-da-da-da. And then they ask a separate question. So
yeah, how you find them tournament and stuff like that. Yeah, I hear you.
Absolutely.
But no, man, put them in a room, man. Make them argue.
I suppose the other question to ask before we get into the battles is, this was the final episode of the group stages. We are now officially into the elimination stages. Thoughts on the group phase? How have you found the last 11 weeks of episodes?
think it's like any tournament in it. Like I was thinking about it the other day, and like the thing with a tournament is it like doesn't really matter how good you are if your group. It depends what group you fall in, because like we've seen like good people from strong groups have a tough time, and then we've seen not stronger battlers kind of like breeze their way through, or like a Sam Hypes who have had no. So it's like we're losing our battlers now. Kingsley's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Hulk's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? The people that we're putting money on now, and that's not due to that. And like with other people being less better than them, they got lucky. But I feel like everyone's luck's run out, and this is all about how much you want it with the final 16 mil.
It's gotten serious now. That's for damn sure. I mean, we've got the knockout brackets, which we'll cover later after the battles, I feel like. But yeah, it feels like that 11 weeks has gone quickly, and a lot's happened in it, and it sets up some unique matchups in the elimination phases. It makes me kind of sad that we're through. We get no more group. There's no more sort of vying for who's going to finish first. It's now, no, it's sink or swim now, bitch. No room for fucking
that makes me happy.
Trying again.
That's why we're so different. It makes me happy. Game on, bitch.
Hey, listen.
Out here, like, do you know what I mean? Did you notice at the start, everyone was happy, willy-nilly? Remember, like, Enigma, the Kick Nellies in the first interviews, they were all happy. Now it feels a bit more tense. now it's getting a bit more bitchy. Now some battlers are getting a little, do you know what I mean? I should have really won that. Do you know what I mean? They want the points now. Where at the beginning, I felt like it was like, we'll see how this goes. Like, I want to win, but now it's like, I need to win.
We'll see. Well, I suppose there's no better place to start than the first battle. Bowski versus Slester. I have some pretty strong thoughts on this battle considering, but what did you think?
Okay, I'll give you my overview. You go for the dissect, my boy.
Go for it, man.
So, like, Slester, right? Some decent punches and material and angles in there. Wasn't my favorite performance, bro. Felt very under prepped and slapped together. Do you know what I mean? I think the biggest highlight in his thing was the pause moment. That was funny. But then Bowski cancelled that out by just using a pause. Cowboy beatbox or whatever the fuck they were called. Pause, like, do you know what I mean? Bowski on this was on 10, man. This was a Bowski I came to see, man. Bowski was very entertaining, very bars-worthy, very Bowski, man. Very boisterous.
1,000%. I mean, my note on this is Slester is his own ilk. He's an act of his own. It either works or it doesn't. But you always get Slester from Slester. And the question I wanted to ask you is, where does Slester work for you? Like, if you were booking him, what event or card or battle or setting would you book him in to make him work?
Not a 60-second battler. There's a lot of battlers, Gas being one of them. Hulk, I think, is another one of them, where, yeah, they're doing the 60 seconds. But when they're in their best, they're putting on performance. They're entertainers. You need to warm to them. There's usually an opener to get you guys ready. Then they're like, do you know what I'm saying? So Slester is a comedy act, like, kind of battler to me. And for that to work, he needs a big crowd of engagement. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe a 60-second tight round squeeze with 7 people isn't his environment.
Battlers laughing at their own stuff. That's been leveled at Slester a lot. I think you could make the same criticism of Dynamic Mike, but I think we'll focus on Slester for this critique. Where does that sit with you? Like a guy that's, as he's battling, like constantly having to catch himself, reel himself in from giggling at his own stuff. How does that sit with you?
So there's 2 sides of the coin here. With a lot of prep, you usually wouldn't find yourself laughing at your own material as much. Like, do you know what I mean? But then in rooms with your boy, because remember, you've been practicing by yourself. Like, do you know what I mean? In your head, out loud, whatever. When you're in a room and like you say something funny or you know this is going to be funny, like, do you know what I mean? That engagement with another person can trigger it. But like, there is a bit too much of that laughing. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, you wrote it, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I've told jokes and I've laughed during the jokes. Like, do you know what I mean? But not something that I haven't told this joke to myself 100 times for the last 3 weeks. Like, do you know what I mean? Or however long.
I want to say it was Homeschool that made reference to it by saying, like, the laughing kind of broke up his battle. Like, it was kind of hard to get into a flow of things when he's laughing over his own stuff. But, like, in terms of the content, man, like, there's probably a couple of moments in this that Prem are not going to monetize for various reasons. One phrase in particular from Bowski in his first round, they're probably not going to make a short out of, and I wonder why. But the first round from Slester was kind of, I mean, it was like a Bowski round if Bowski was like just like Elseworlds Bowski, because it was just, and he sets it up. 2 things about me: I hate telling lies and fat jokes. You're a fat bloke. Brownies at event says I'll have those. Smiling because he's had loads. No Nando staff all moan. 17 children packed into that coat. Fatter than anyone I've battled combined. Like, it was just unabashed pettiness round 1. And Bowski effectively responds in turn, albeit with another one of those weird clippable moments that you just know you're going to see now, with 1 shot, 2 shot. Now we're both legless. Like, that was fun.
Knows what he's doing. Knee shot, 1 shot, 2 shot. Now we're both legless. Bowski had a bar, but it's not even a bar, man. It's just a part of the moment. Again, the same clippable parts of like, there's one, Jamaica. Bowski, man, chill, bro. But I do love Desmond, so that was a bar for me. And the Pulp Fiction.
He's a vibe.
The Pulp Fiction ending as well. Your favorite character in Pulp Fiction? The game.
Yes. Because he comes alive in this battle in a way that he hadn't in the last one, because of course he was ill. It was all kind of forgiven. Like, he still gave a good performance, albeit being ill. But this is the one where I had him taking all 3. I'll just be honest. I had him taking all 3 rounds. I don't think it was. I think Slester had some funny moments and he got the crowd popping occasionally, but it was just it was a Bowski show. It was, Slester was there. He gave a couple of good moments, but Bowski really finally came into his own in this battle.
Yeah, man. Bowski was sick last time. Let's give my man some props. Let's give him some leeway. Like, you know what I mean? He was ill. He still showed up last time. He did the job. 100%. And now this time, I don't know if he's 100% or if he's back, but he's back. He's back. Bounce, baby.
Hopefully. And indeed, all 3 judges gave it 3-0 to Bowski as well. So it was as clear cut as it gets. An entirely unserious battle by entirely unserious battlers, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good laugh. And
that means we see the end to Slester then, yeah?
We do. So that means
this is what I mean. We're losing. Everyone's gone now. Everyone's like, we're losing everyone.
Well, this is it, man. We've got to deal with the eliminations. Like, Slester no-showed, so was always going to be at disadvantage. Bowski's through and Gas Buffer through. It'll be interesting to see how both of those, because again, there's no excuses now. This is the eliminations. There's no, it's like, no, you don't perform, you're out. No more second chances. That's it. Which brings us to the second battle, which had a lot on the line because it was in Group of Death. Hulk versus DoeJoe. I have some pretty strong thoughts about this one too, but please kick us off.
We're going to be good today, but robbery.
So
robbery,
I thought
man.
This might be where you're going.
Robbery, man.
Go on.
Come on, bro. Justice for Hulk out here, bro. I honestly have Hulk winning 2 rounds out of 1.
Interesting.
And I don't think this was a great DoeJoe. This was a very shaky DoeJoe. This wasn't a very confident DoeJoe. There was just some shit that didn't hit, and it felt like I could see him knowing it wasn't hitting how he thought it was going to hit. And I just overall gave it to Hulk, man.
Okay. Which rounds did you give to Hulk?
The first 2, I believe.
Okay, that makes a degree of sense because I agreed with, so Briggsy had his analysis after, and he gave analysis after each battle, by the way, and shout out to Briggsy. I thought he carried the episode extraordinarily well. There was a sign in the first one where he made reference to a battler that did not perform in Gas Buff, but that's clearly, he just had it in his head. It wasn't anywhere else, so it was fine. But in this one, he basically said, like, look, Hulk ran out of steam. Like, he started off the battle super strong. Second round, started petering out, and by the third, he basically had nothing. Like, he wasn't connecting with anything. He didn't have much energy. Obviously, there is the caveat that Hulk was ill. So, again, how much do we bear that?
Stop kissing. What's everyone doing? Kissing. Everyone's fucking ill, bro.
It's a small room.
Ill, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's ill, bro.
Who knows? It's a small room. And look, I think the first round is the easiest to judge, by the way. just because DoeJoe called time quite jarringly. Like there was this weird sort of stumble moment where he's like, "Oh fuck it, time." So yeah, I think that one. Yeah, you can give that one to Hulk without dispute. I think though, where I gave it 2-1 to DoeJoe, I agreed with the analysis because I think the strongest moment that Hulk had after the first round is you look like Marlo the Lego version. But from there, it was just like that. I mean, there was a couple of good lines, but I would argue that those lines weren't as direct to DoeJoe as they were just to that gen. I mean, it was how can you influence people when you follow more people than follow you? I feel like that's not unique to DoeJoe. I feel that's pretty fair analysis of almost all of us. Like, I follow more people than follow me. Okay, I feel the burn. But, like, DoeJoe...
Is this their third battle, though?
This is. And this is why I thought it was interesting. Because they've had time to build a rivalry, right? I didn't feel anything on the... Like, there's no... These guys don't dislike... They don't give a dislike. They give an indifference.
They battled 3 times just because, not because there's a trilogy there. It's just ended up. They battled, like, you know what I mean? I doubt Urban Roosters, bang, got it in one, though. Urban Roosters, do you know what I mean? Knew they battled before, so just slammed them together by chance. And then, I don't know what the first one was. It might have been a Don't Flop.
Yes, it was. Yep. I agree, but I also think that after a few reps, surely you start building a bit of chemistry. Like this still feels like a styles clash. It doesn't feel like there's I kind of know how he's going to flow and here's how I counter it. And it kind of feels more seamless. This still felt very much like DoeJoe, Hulk, and there's no overlap. You know what I mean? It meant that even though there was some good stuff in here, I feel like there's some really cool lines in here. It felt like there wasn't that animosity that I really need in a battle where they're trying to out-petty each other or out-technical each other or whatever they're trying to do. They didn't feel like either of them were trying to compete with each other. They both kind of felt like, well, I've won, so I'm just kind of... There was an indifference energy that I felt in the battle.
No, I agree. I feel like it could have been more, but do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on in these guys' lives. They're both very busy battlers, let's say.
No, 100%.
Out of the roster,
100%.
like, we got Briggsy and stuff like that, but these two are like Urban Roosters, like Roosters? Urban Rooster?
Yeah, that's the one. There, you got that. Yeah, you got that.
I've doubted myself now, see? So, but yeah, like, they both got tunes coming out. Hope does the content thing, so... Yeah. Maybe it was just, all right, we battled before. Let's just do 3 rounds and see who's better.
It's not to say there weren't some good lines. Hulk's round 1, the line I commented because I just thought it was sick. You need some oppression as a lesson. I can make it happen. Oof.
That was mean.
That's a mean line. That's a good line. He had a hook. I'll fuck your mum to a slow banger. His name's Joe, but they should have called him Joanna as his sign off every round. I will say a rare break in character from Hulk in the in DoeJoe's round, where he makes references to Fozzie and Big J saying the N-word. And Hulk can't help himself. He bursts and, oh man, again? It's just like, it just popped him. And I just thought that was funny because he had Kingsley Thunder saying everything under the sun, doesn't even get a smirk. Whereas DoeJoe did get him. So I thought that was quite funny. Second round, he flips the lazy line from DoeJoe in the first by saying, I didn't platform when Mickey did.
So like, I don't know what it is. It's just like, they're not the greatest flips, but he puts them as like, yeah, like, obviously, like, let me just straighten this out quickly. Like, do you know what I mean? Not a quick for a big punch or ooh, it's just like, yeah, but like, I didn't do that, so Mickey did.
He does a good job. And I think his second round as well, he got a reference that I really enjoyed, but literally no one else in the crowd did. He role plays, the only time he's gripped a sword is the ghost of Yote. Like,
yeah, I like that.
But apparently no gamers in the house, so no gamers
in the house, man.
No losing their minds at that. I'm Paddy McGuinness, the only guy you can't take out. You'll never find anyone quoting your bars. Looking like Ned Flanders without glasses. I thought that was quite funny. Didn't get much of a reaction, but it was quite funny. And then a lot of again, the problem with DoeJoe's second, although I will concede, I gave it to him. A lot of Hulk, like just classic Red Hulk, Professor Hulk, sort of comic book
Red
stuff.
Hulk, them ones there, yeah, the Red Hulk.
What else we got? Baha Men, let the dogs out. You're the new flakes of Don't Flop, but you don't fit in the picture. It was, yeah, like I say, man, it's a shame that this hasn't developed into a rivalry of new versus old, like I would have hoped, because I feel like that would have been a cool template for other people to look at and go, so this is a new gen, this is someone that's venerated, here's how they can work together. But to your point, they've kind of been thrown together a few times, so maybe this is what you get when you do that, and it'd be interesting to see if they have a battle again, because that'll be a 4th time if they do.
Or just go for the record, innit? Just go for the record.
What is the most amount of times that someone's battled?
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
Do you reckon anyone's made the quadrilogy yet?
It's got to be. Oh, I don't know. Because the thing is, you could put 2-on-2s in and shit like that as well. So I don't know.
Interesting. Well, there's 4 people watching in the chat right now. Let us know. Do you know any battlers that have gone 4? Because including 2-on-2s, if you want to throw it in there. Because I can't think of anybody. I can think of people that have rematched or battled once and then on a 2-on-2. But even then, like, I can't think of people that have faced each other 3 times, let alone 4.
Probably some American battler that has like a Dre Dinosaur or something like that.
Quite possibly. But so we both judged this differently, which the judges didn't. All 3 judges gave it 2-1 to DoeJoe. So you are in the minority on this one, my friend. Controversial this episode. Interesting.
That's mad racist.
Right.
Me and Hulk are just getting done dirty out here, bro.
Well, you know,
I'm playing.
I've sent Hulk the link. He's welcome to hop on and chat about the injustice if we get time. Who knows? We'll see who may or may not join us. But then that brings us to our 3rd battle of the night. I liked it. It was a hard watch at times, though. B.Ramble versus Dynamic Mike. Give me your thoughts.
I will tell you something, and you'll be delighted to hear it. B.Ramble, out of this battle, has made a little fan out of me. I think watching this battle, I get it more. And she was very good in this battle. Dynamic Mike, not so good. For reasons.
Referenced being ill.
Being ill. But the prep wasn't great, and some of the angles were pretty awkward. Like getting stuck on a pegging bar is like a fucking battle rap nightmare. Like watching that in real life. Like imagine like, I don't know, your fucking cousins or your aunties see it and you're choking on a pegging bar. Like it's like, oh, so this is what you do in your spare time, man. Sick, lah.
Well, I'm curious because you've said something there that makes me happy, but I want to know why. So B.Ramble made a fan out of you. What about this battle kind of sold you on B.Ramble?
I think I got a personality more, and I don't know if it's because she was like good in this battle that she found confidence, and the more the battle went on, she understood she was winning and kind of played on that for me. And I just, I want to see her next battle now, though.
I think the thing that made me really happy about the fact that B.Ramble was able to, because unfortunately both of these guys were eliminated before they started, so it's that thing of, I mean,
again,
I don't know about you.
There's emotions in this now, like, do you know what I mean? We're losing people. No more second chances. Darn.
Yeah, and it's also a thing of how do you sign off? Like, I get you don't get to go through, but this is how people will remember you leaving the tournament. You know what I mean? How do you make a last impression? I think what I loved was her writing was great in this. I watched it live and I loved the reactions, but I do my silly little note thing. And you write some of this stuff down and you see how it's composed.
Mm-hmm.
Some of this is freaking great, dude.
It's like the emotions and the rhyme and like, yeah, that's cool. Right, I couldn't do that for every battle. That's
in which case, we have someone ask. Should we let someone in? I don't know who this is.
Who is it?
So let's have a look. Let's admit this person. Hopefully,
last time we let someone in here.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Sorry, I'm checking through the people now.
Yeah, this could be. Fuck it. Press the button. See what happens. Who joins us? Who joins us? I wonder. I don't know. Who could it be?
I don't even know what that government name.
It's Frost, ladies and gentlemen.
You're dead naming wifey. You're dead naming wifey, bro.
I know. Mad thing, innit? Bro, I don't use Zoom.
So nervous pressing that button. So nervous.
How do I change the name?
No one can see it. You're fine. Doesn't matter.
Can no one see it? I thought people could see it. My bad.
This is what battle rap coverage has done to me, man. I'm nervous about pressing buttons in my own Zoom chat, lads. This is how bad it's gotten.
Shout out the missus.
What's good, man? How you doing?
Yes, man. I'm good. How you doing, boys? You good?
We're doing
Yeah,
good.
man.
We're doing good. We're getting to your battle in a minute. I don't suppose you care to weigh in on young B.Ramble versus Dynamic Mike. This battle as a sign-off for both of the guys while you advance. So you get to offer a condolence of sorts.
Yeah, man, I could chime in. Do you know what? Listen, you get what you expect out of that battle. I'm not fucking. My expectations ain't high going into the beginning of that battle. I like seeing them both getting used to battling and whatever else. Yeah, like it's nice to see them getting their fucking
bro? Development stage. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, they gotta have their development stages and that. Yeah, like yeah, you get what you want out. You get what you expect out of that battle, innit? You're not gonna be fucking blown away. Dynamic Mike was a little bit fucking dreadful, if we're being honest. Like, I mean, he weren't together. He says it himself. Like, I've only had 8 days prep. Listen, I've had battles on 4 days prep, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? I battled Raptor on 4 days prep and beat Raptor. Do you know what I'm saying? There's just, but yeah, it is what it is. I want to see them continue. I mean, I guess the thing is, it's always going to be difficult for people in a tournament setting that, like, you're still learning the ropes. Do you know what I'm saying? It's tough, but yeah, man, they're good. They got places to go. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a position for them. Pause.
Fuck me. Not a goddamn word, Crash. There were at least 3 pauses in this fucking episode, and I ain't dealing with all 3 of them. Jesus Christ.
We skipped past the Slester and Bowski. I let that go as well.
Uh-huh.
Let that go.
Yes. Well, look, I think...
I did a mad pause in my battle still.
Well, do you know what? Okay, I tell you what. We'll come back to B.Ramble and Dynamic Mike for a second. Let's skip ahead, shall we? Let's get to...
No, do we have to come back, though? Do we have to come back?
We
bro?
do. Because we've got Frost in the house. Come on, we can't waste Frost. Because, look, here's a problem. Here's a problem, right? We have to deal with something on this stream that I don't think has ever happened before. I mean, we've got the man himself, so we can confirm. Frost, you lost, mate.
Yo.
What happened?
I did not lose. Though.
There were 3
We're
judges.
being honest with ourselves.
And 2 of them
who are they?
gave it to Deburke.
Yeah, who are they, though? Like, I don't care what they think. I never lost that battle, mate. I don't care what they think. Like, we're all grown men. I won that battle.
We're all grown men. We're all adults, man.
So
there's a man that called another man a beaver for a whole round. But that was the funniest round, I think, of the tournament. I'm not going to lie. That shit had me laughing, bro.
Looks like, it's not that he looks like a beaver. Like, he was a beaver. Beaverish. He was a beaver. Like, he was a beaver. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's been transformed, bruv. Someone give him a potion. Some like,
it's a witchcraft thing. It's a voodoo.
Yeah, bro. There's a Shrek situation going on here, bruv. Like, someone's fairy godmother sprinkled something on him, and he turned into a human. And that's the bird.
Well, now we're journalists, Crash, and we have to verify everything and double check everything. It's worth pointing out that on the stream, not once but twice, Deburke did debunk this rumor and said he is not a beaver. Not only in the battle, but in the interview. So this might be some Frost fake news, ladies and gentlemen.
Frost rebutted the rebuttal quickly and said, that's what a beaver would say. And that is what a beaver would say, bruv.
Facts.
That bit killed me again, though. The rebuttal to the rebuttal. That's what people would say. Because I said it exactly.
But this was a great dude. I'm not being funny. I know there was so much hype on the Hamill Pagan battle last week, and it delivered in a lot of ways. But this was a fucking cracking battle, man. I was laughing throughout the whole fucking thing. Both of you were giving great performances. I think you were cleaner as well out of Deburke had a couple of rare moments, which meant that you were able to kind of set a different tone and a different pace, but then also bring it back with that round. Like, talk to me about this battle, man. What do you remember from it? How did you find it?
Listen, I found it enjoyable. I remember on the day, I'll be honest, the glasses round felt mental on the day. It didn't, like, it's a weird, I mean, the audacity of him to do a round like that when there's no crowd is brave. Like, it's very brave. It's tough to pull off a round like that because, like, no one in the room is laughing at you. Like no one, like we're all there in the tournament. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're performing to your opponents. No one's giving you the plaudits that you deserve in it. So yeah, that round felt mad in the room. Like you're like, ooh. But then on camera, it delivers a lot better on camera. I will say that. When I watched it back yesterday, that looked a lot better than it felt on the day. Yeah, I enjoyed the battle. I really enjoyed that bit. Watch again, like I say, watching it on cam, like the visual aspect of that bit is funny, man. That's a good bit. Like, it's a funny bit. Yeah, I genuinely, I don't think there's a round that I lose in that battle. If I'm honest, like and listen, that's big for us. Never lost, always. But yeah, like that's just how I feel about it. I feel like my writing in the first round was just elite, and then yeah, the Beaver round, and then yeah, what was my third round?
So third round, the Deburke pause. I don't have a lot to say to him except he's super stiff. Pause. I forget things, but if you weren't here, I'd forget you even existed. I'm afraid to swing on Happy Gilmore's boss. I'll take him off the ground like a captain of industry.
Bars, bro, bars. See, and as well, like, listen, one thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna pat myself on the back here. Yeah, now he definitely has a Beaver vibe. Definitely does. I mean, listen, if you lot don't see it, that's up to you, innit? But he definitely has a Beaver vibe. He does look like Happy Gilmore's boss.
Are you talking about the guy that played Jaws and was the guy with the hair that got the nail in the head?
Yeah. He looks like him. He looks like a younger him. Look, before man got the nail in his head, what do you think he looked like? The Burke. That's what he looked like, me. Like, yeah, no,
legendarily petty. Just so
I'm such a shithead,
so
innit? I'm such a shithead. Yeah. Do you know another thing I do remember? Yeah, so obviously he starts the battle doing the glasses round, yeah, and I know that I've got the Beaver round being my second round, and I'm there the whole way through his glasses round. I'm thinking like, do I do the Beaver round straight after this and just be like, look, like I've got one much better than you in the tank here, and like swap the order of the rounds and on the day. Yeah, I was going through it while the whole way through that first round, I was thinking, do I switch it around? And it just messed up the order of my pattern. But yeah, I was thinking about that whole way through his first round. Like, do I throw in the Beaver round here? I don't think it would have made much of a difference. I don't know, but I can't remember how the.
Oh, what you were going to swap it from your second to your first? Like,
yeah. But then I don't know.
I risk it. Risky business, that.
It's a weird one, isn't it? Because you know, like as well. Listen, I'm always a little bit shaky when it's coming to a fucking coming to a battle and whatever else. You know, something like that could trip you up coming into the second. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to give myself any fucking any slip trips and falls that I don't need to be giving myself. But yeah, I was thinking about that the whole way through his first. Do I just throw in the Beaver around here? But yeah, maybe that might have been overload for the viewers and that. Who knows? But yeah.
Thing is, I remember the Burke second round being cold as well and tough, and I was like, "Oh, good. This is a tough one to beat. You know, you might have this round." And I feel like your Beaver round just like, you know what I'm saying, just denullified all his damage. Like, I feel like you took that round as well. I'm not gonna lie, but that's what it. Funny, though.
That's a round that takes the win. That a round like that is heavy for anyone to deal with. Do you know what I'm saying?
And it'll be referenced again. There's no way.
100%. Oh, he's a Beaver for the rest of his life now. Yeah. He's a Beaver for the rest of his life.
Fuck all that voodoo shit, bro. Like,
yeah, you're a Beaver for the rest of your life, bro. Like, then your next 5 battles, you're getting called a Beaver. Like, 100%.
Pete or something like that. Espin. Yeah, we see you, Beaver. We see
you. I think that's mad, just because where you come from. By the way, Bowski, I can see that you're waiting. We're just gonna finish covering this battle, and then we'll get you in, my friend. But from the first round, like some of the stuff in that first round, man, my opening note isn't a bar of yours. It's just Compared to Deburke, much tighter writing and delivery. He asks for a savior. I'm the Holy Father he gets it from. I'm here to win the tournament. You want some stickers from your star chart. I got a gift. I like this one. I got a gift when I tell him about himself, Nardwar. I fucking love that. I love that line. That's sick. And like,
cold line.
There was just such a difference, but I agree with Crash. I think going from that in the first round and then Deburke coming in with that second, where I mean, he started off weird. He started off laughing at his own stuff, which I never see from Deburke. Like he's breaking up and then he brings out stuff like artiste, like he's kind of having this really wacky follow-up. But then you come at it with an even more obscene, insane round in the AI, Beaver thing with my line of that one, and I couldn't help it. I commented was, "Where is it? You get PTSD from Twiglets." Fucking hell, that's funny.
You know why? Because I was in the comments as well, and you Briggsy started dropping like fucking beaver comments before.
Yeah, the beaver.
I was like, what are they doing? Like, and then when that hit, I was like, no way, that shit funny as fuck.
That is fucking hysterical. Also, I love the fact, and I'm sorry, Gast, but I love that he did it. Time. Nah. And you carry on. Like,
control the room,
talk
innit, bro?
your talk. Go.
So, it didn't really come out on cam, but like, so he puts it like that. Because it's obviously the camera's facing at me, yeah. But like, so in the room, so Gaster's put up his, and I'm not like, obviously I've written into my things, yeah. But like, he's put his hand up, and like instantly, my next line was like, "Ignore the clock. Who's gonna force a stop?" I think that was in, might have been in the second. I can't think of what round that was in, but yeah, like that. It fell perfectly, like, and it didn't really. I don't think it came out on cam the way I hoped it would. Well, the way it worked in the building, it didn't really work on cam. I don't know, but yeah, man. And again, I mean, people like to imitate the originals. Do you know what I'm saying? You'll see, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just a trendsetter.
Oh, that's a spoiler there for your boy. Yeah, boy.
People take liberties, bro. And as what I will say as well, yeah. His first round, he rapped for like 1 minute 40, bruv. He rapped for 1 minute 40. Nah, that was the time.
And listen, the comments didn't let Gas get away, man. Even I was, bro. Gas put his hand up for nothing, and then just hold it there.
Yeah, bruv, and then I got scammed. You know what I'm saying? He's holding his hand up at like 55 for me, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's
okay. As a battler who's in a tournament, what do you feel like the rules should be then? Do you reckon it's let him breathe, or do you reckon it's 1 minute cut? Like, how would you feel if you got cut?
So on the first day, like I've gone in there with tight 60s. Tight. Like there was no fucking I'm gonna get cut off at the end of these.
I've seen you pull out a clock and that stopwatch during the round, bro. I know you knows your time limits, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I know it, bro. I know it. Like I'm not about to fuck it up. And especially in a small room environment where like I don't have to worry about people knocking me off or whatever. Like so the first day I was tight 60s. And then I'm standing there watching everyone like get away with murder, innit? So I was like, right, cool, then fuck it then. I'm writing. And yeah, you're gonna stop me. I'm gonna rap until you stop me, innit? And then yeah, but I will say it's mad annoying because obviously there's always a finish point of your round, innit? Of something that you want to finish on. And I'm getting that bit out. I don't care that you put your hand up, bro. I'm getting this bit out because this is the closer, innit? Like, yeah. Personally, I feel like when we're given the grace room, then like the grace room has to be the same across the board, innit? And so then for me, then it gets into a stage of like, well, if we're all like I say, so say Deburke's got his like, it went 140, whatever it was though, like, then we should all get the same 130. And then it just changes to then what we've got 90-second rounds then. So like if we're saying it's 60-second rounds, personally, and I think it should have been like put in from the jump, like it's 60 and nothing. Like you don't get no fucking grace room. If you're overtime, you're overtime. That's your business. I think that's what it should have been from the jump. Once we step into the world of it, right, we're gonna give a grace, then there becomes a grey area. And I feel like it gets a little bit muddy then, innit? But listen, it's not nice to get cut off, and I'm not gonna lie. See, when that hand goes up, it's mad distracting. Mad distracting. Mad distracting.
You both referenced it. Like Deburke said I think in his last round, like, hey, Gas fucked me up there with his hand up.
Yeah, it puts you off, like, I don't know.
It does. Bro, I don't. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You recognize the signal and you're sort of waiting for it in the back of your mind anyway. And then that goes up and like,
you're
because he could just go time.
Yeah, you're
like, how long is he holding it up for? Like, because like he held his hand up for.
Isn't he? He's trying to be like whenever you're ready, it's time, and it's like, dude, just call it, brother. Just time. You're done. Just call it.
You have to leave the room like whenever now, please. Time.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's tough, innit? Because obviously there is always grace period, innit? Like, because anything can happen during your rounds, but like in a small room like that, there's not a lot of crowd reaction to make a huge difference on how long your round should be. And I feel like once we fall into the grace period, like the grace area, it gets a little bit fishy. It's not like it's a conspiracy. No one's doing anything to you on purpose, innit? Like, do you know what I'm saying? No one's out to fucking get you, but it just like there's only so much rope everyone can get, and it gets a little bit moody if like, right, cool, he had a long round, and then I'm sure as the timekeeper, like, oh shit, I've let him go for a long time here, and in the back of your mind, like, all right, well, I've got the next one, I've got to stop dead on or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It gets a little bit, it's tough.
Well,
it's tough to call.
Regardless, you're through. And someone else that's through, who has been waiting a while, so I appreciate you waiting for us, is one Bowski, baby. He joins us now live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. It's the Bowski. What's good, brother?
Yeah, good lads. Yeah, not bad, man. Just, I'm not going to lie, I fucking fell asleep before, man. I had a little nap. Getting old, innit? You know, 1 minute I was looking for a film on Netflix, next minute it was like 8:45, I was asleep, so.
It's all good.
I made it.
We've got a couple of qualifyees here. Two gentlemen, illustrious in company, because you're both through to the next round, lads. Congratulations. I think we have. Did we say congrats to Frost? I don't think we did. We haven't paid homage. Congrats.
Because we know it was going to happen. We already knew it was going to happen. That's why we don't even congratulate it.
And
yeah, with Frost, man, he never lost, so you knew he was going through.
Never lost.
Controversial opinion then aside of the judge's decision that they awarded points to someone else. Gentlemen, how do you both feel respectively? I mean, Bowski, first to you for joining us. How do you feel now that you're through, brother?
Yeah, I'm glad, man. Obviously, I wanted to get through the group stage. That's the first sort of step in it. You know, I mean, no one wants to go home in the first sort of bit of the tournament. So getting through is good, man. It's a tough group I had, I think, but on paper it was quite a tough one, but managed to find a way, baby. You know what I mean?
Thoughts on the battle? I mean, I cottoned it earlier. Crash had his thoughts. Frost, I don't know how you felt about Bowski versus Slester. I coined it an unserious battle by unserious battlers that was fucking hysterical, and I thought it was even though I think we all have our thoughts on Slester. I asked, like, where do you place him to really make him click? There was no discussion about whether or not you click. You turned up and gave what I think was your strongest performance of the tournament so far. I thought you were hysterical. Talk us through it, dude.
Yeah, man. I wanted to try. I needed to try and be funny in this one, I think, and not try and be too serious, like you say, because Slester's very unserious. So if you're going trying to kill him with like too over seriousness, then his style can really work against you. So I went with mainly jokey stuff. I still had some schemes in there and some rapping, but I thought, listen, just get some funny shit out there. Try and if I can be funnier than him, then I'm going to win. You know what I mean? And that's what I plan to do in that one. And I just thought this 60-second thing, a lot of people said it's Slester's bag, really. I think he needs time to sort of get into a groove and let his jokes land, because it's quite slow and he has loads of pauses and stuff. And if you waste time in this format, then you're not going to get much out of it. So I was confident I could do him, but yeah, I'm glad how it turned out.
It's a clean 3-0, so confidence was well placed. The question I have as well, and I'll throw this to the room, whoever wants to take it. Do we need more drinking games mid-round? 1 shot, 2 shot. Now we're both legless. Fucking moment, lads. Like, do we need more of those? Or how fun was that first round? Because that felt like you hit your stride from the jump, man.
Yeah, anything with drink involved, man, I'm probably going to shine in it. I mean, I used to do my whole down in a pint when I was choking or shit. Little trick, man, that always seemed to work. It'd give me a few minutes to down a drink and then remember where I was my bars, which is quite an alcoholic trait, really. You know what I mean? Down a beer and then I remember where I'm at. But yeah, I don't know where that came from, man. I think I probably started off with the little like headshots, fucking barrel guns and all that, and then obviously I thought, no, I can't really do that. I need to turn it into a funny moment, so I switched it to the drinking shots. And yeah, that's just one of them things where it just comes out randomly. You think, yeah, that's going to be sick actually, and then you still don't know for sure until you do it. But obviously, I think the way I delivered it went off. So yeah, and that little bit of Dutch courage with them 2 shots got me geared up for the rest of the battle. So you know what I mean? Everyone's a winner, baby.
How do you both feel now going into the knockout phases? Like in the group, I was saying this earlier. I don't know how Crash felt. Maybe you want to chime in, but like now it's do or like. There's no now room for well this is going on or whatever. Now it's you got to turn up, you got to perform, you have to win. How does that change things, respectively? Frost, do you want to weigh in on that one first, brother?
I'll be honest. I'll be honest. I think for the both of us, I think with the groups that we had, that's always been the case. That's always been the case for our groups. Like we couldn't afford to have one that we weren't on form for. Like we had, because if we fucked up in one of the other ones, like we would have been down the road. Do you know what I'm saying? If we didn't take on, like I mean, I got away with fucking only having to battle twice in the group stages. But yeah, like there was no. I don't think it really changes anything for me about like. Yeah, because I feel like it's always been sort of knockout stages, like Caveman and Deburke and Tongue Twister. Had he been in there, like was always going to be tough battles. Like, and they could all 3 of them could have tricked me up and knocked me out of the tournament. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think it doesn't really change much for me, other than we're outside of the group stages, and there's like I guess the only thing about being in the group stages is say you lost the first one, then you know, right, cool, the next 2 I've got to be on 100. But yeah, I wasn't going into any of them thinking, oh, I've got a bly here because of this one. Do you know what I'm saying? I think all of them had to be taken on as if we was in knockout stages, because it was a tough group. Both of us had tough groups.
What were we saying, Bowski?
Yeah, I think it's similar with Frost. I think the only thing is obviously if you win the first one, which I did against Sam SA, and then I obviously turned up to the gas one like looking like a fucking death on death's door and all that proper real and shit. So I kind of had a vibe that I might not be able to get the win there, but I did have the feeling like, well, if I lose to gas today, at least I've got the chance to beat Slester. So sometimes in the group you can, whereas every battle is important to win, and it could be like a knockout stage. You do have that fallback, so I knew that if I beat Slester, I was going through. So I suppose knockout stages started against Slester, really, because for me, that was I had to win to go through, or I was going out. So, well, like Frost, I suppose I'm already kind of geared in for that situation. But now it does mean, you know, you've got one battle, turn up, and if you don't win, you're out. So it's the stakes are raised now, defo.
We've got Danny Baker in the chat saying, just finished watching this week's episode. Frost Deburke is battle of the tournament so far. So I suppose that's all right. It's a good, nice comment to get.
Right,
Listen,
right. Standard though, innit? Like, you kind of expect it. Like, you frankly, Danny, you fucked up. You should have said sooner. Like, what the fuck have you been waiting for? Saying, like, you need to get on it, man.
That was old. That was done ages ago. Like,
ridiculous, man. We've been on this an hour saying the same thing, man. What's going on?
Listen, I mean, me versus Deburke, me versus Caveman. You know what I'm saying? There's levels when it's a first battle.
What you're saying?
There's levels. There's levels. Do you know what I'm saying? It's these are the battles of the tournament. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're looking at like maybe making a top 3, I don't know who takes 3rd place, but do you know what I'm saying? It's I got 1 and 2.
Top 3. I don't know who's 3rd. I don't know. I like that.
I don't know who's 3rd, but yeah.
No, Deburke's been really impressive. He's one of them who's come in, and I was impressed with how he handled doing Pedro that day, because I thought, you know, he hasn't got a battle, and then to step in against Pedro, and literally he probably had about a round and a half at least of Pedro related material, and he probably tailored some of his bars for. whoever it was that day, you know what I mean? But I think generally he had about a round and a half of new material for Pedro, and I was impressed with him that day. So he's got kind of like that autistic sort of swag, you know what I mean? Kind of. I mean,
That
he's just got that,
hyper-focused kind of energy. Like,
got that mind
Beaver's
for
got
it.
to build a dam, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious.
You know what I'm saying?
I've got to ask,
I'm with
Bowski,
it.
I've got to
I'm with
ask.
it. I'm in the cold.
Like, out of everyone so far, then, who's impressed you? Like, because in your interview, like, I can tell, like, it's going to take something to kind of make you go like, he's got something, or he's cool, or he's or he's good. Like, fuck me. Like, you've seen everybody. You've battled pretty much everybody. Like, who has the tournament kind of made you, okay, all right, I might be interested in seeing him. I might even be interested in battling him in the future. Like, give me some, I mean, apart from your esteemed colleague to, I suppose he'd be to your right on the picture, but he's on our left. Frost, I'm talking about, of course, because Frost has never lost.
I don't know about Steamed.
We got to find someone that Frost can battle. Really,
Steam shit.
He might have never lost, but I don't know about Steam. But nah, man. That obviously that Hamill guy, I think he's really good. The first time I saw him, I thought he was just fucking like Calcium Pinkies, you know what I mean? But after the second time watching him, I thought, okay, he actually really understands what he's doing, and he's got punchlines, he's got humour, and he's confident as fuck, you know what I mean? So I think he will be a good battler. I think Deburke will be a good battler. I think he could get some interesting battles, maybe even internationals. I could see him going over to iBattle or something, the way he writes and stuff. So them two, out of the newcomers, them two. There's an Irish guy as well, but I couldn't remember his name before.
Pagan?
Yeah, Pagan, that's it, yeah. He seems quite good. And then apart from that, Frosty doing his thing, you know what I mean? I've done my thing. I think Gaster's been a bit disappointed in this tournament. But I think Yaneff's going to win it, though. You know what I mean?
Are you shocked? Is there anyone that's gone out like a Hulk or a Kingsley didn't expect to be out and be in the final 16?
I think Hulk probably. I haven't really watched him versus Briggsy, so I can't really call it. But him versus DoeJoe, Hulk did kind of fall off a bit in the last 2 rounds, but I still prefer Hulk, if I'm honest. And I think Hulk against Kingsley was fire, so I'm a bit shocked that Hulk went out. Apart from that, out of the old school Dons, I think Caveman was unlucky with his group. I think Caveman's not really an old school Don, but he's been around a while. I think Caveman was unlucky with his group because I think he did well in every of his battles, but he obviously had Deburke and Frost, who were both excellent as well. So he was unlucky to go out. I thought he could go and do bits, but who else went out? Kingsley again. If he had an easier group, he could have done it. I think some of the groups were hard, and obviously we've lost some good people in the groups.
Crash threw me under the bus earlier, so I'm going to throw Crash into the bus now. What's your favourite round or bar from either of our guests, Crash? Go ahead. You motherfucker. He comments earlier and he says, Jan, how do you feel about battling Hamill in the next round, and when do you know you're going to lose? Cheers, Crash.
That's not under the bus. I'll go head on head with the bus.
Go on then. You tell Frost, who never lost, what your favourite round is, and Bowski. Tell him.
Frost Beaver round, probably one of my top 3 favourites of the whole tournament. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't say it's my favorite battle just because the Hamill and Pagan one had a bit of history to it, so I like that one. But for like entertainment-wise, this one was a good second up place. And Bowski's was obviously Desmond, Jamaica man. I love that shit, bro.
Only people a bit older like us would remember that one. I think some of them were like, "What the fuck's Desmond?" But yeah,
no, it's their niche references that I like though. I love Desmond. I remember watching that for ages. Like,
yeah, that was sick.
What guy?
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'll throw it out there, by the way. Bowski, like Gast's thing on you in I think it was his second round. I know it was against you, but that was a lot of fun, man. Like, I hit him up on face, but like, that was a lot of fun because that felt more like a homage than like a straight up, like, this is directed at you. Like, that was kind of a fun, like, I feel like, again, the tournament is a great opportunity for people to be reintroduced. Not even just introduced. Like, these are people that have maybe fallen off or just not aware of it. Like, I saw a tweet from some guy saying, what happened to UK Battle Rap? I'm like, you fucking bitch. Check this shit out. But, like, of the two of you now, because you might have to battle each other down the road, lads. Who knows? Like, you're both through. Mate, you've got to start making your respective cases to win this thing now. So this has been nice, but sort it out amongst yourselves, please.
What? Talk some shit.
Yeah,
listen.
Give us some cut material for this.
Yeah. What? Use your third round now. No, listen. I've got mad respect for Bowstock, baby. He's a veteran. He's a veteran. If I have to battle him, then it's got to be 10-10 for us. It's got to be like the best stuff I can do. I mean, he's difficult to try and out joke, like we've seen. Yeah, man, he's a fucking he's a problem. He's a problem. Obviously never lost. It don't matter who it is, but Bowstock's a veteran, bro. We can never fucking put shade on who Bowstock is. So yeah.
Well, thank you, mate. You know, that's very nice of you.
That's not what Lon wanted at all, really, is it?
Right, Frost is a fucking dick. Nah, listen, I think if me and Frost ever battled, I think it would come down to his writing would be better than mine, and it'd be whether or not my jokes and my performance could fucking outweigh it. I think it'd be an interesting battle. I never really thought I'd want to battle him, really, because he's my boy. But yeah, but I don't think we could meet to the final, and, you know, chances of us getting there, it's a long road, isn't it? So
it is a long road. It is a long road.
But yeah, I think it'd be a good battle. Actually, it'd be a good one for the fans. It'd be a fun one. I think I did think of one bar for Frost randomly, but I can't. It might be in my phone somewhere that I thought was pretty good that if we ever battled. But
save it, mate. Save it.
Yeah, just one bar. So apart from that, man, I don't know. It'd be a tough battle. I like to say Frost never lasts. So
never.
I'd have to do something.
Do you know what? It would be a real fun battle, though, for people watching and everything. It would be a real fun battle. I think there's a lot of things where we sort of have a crossover point. Like, we're both charismatic and lean on the crowd, and the crowd. Do you know what I'm saying? Have the crowd by the bollocks and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think we have similarities, and then we have our own individual fucking points that we're gonna be. It would be a good battle. Yeah, but. I'm not going to talk shit on him. And as well, see, the thing is as well, you're trying to set man up. Like,
it's all right. I got you. I got you.
Listen, I don't know if you guys know. Right. No. I don't know if you guys know. We are the least controversial YouTube channel covering battle rap in the world right now. Like, literally, we can't say anything and get noticed. It's a real problem. But we're not trying to cause controversy. In fact, what we're going to try and do is preview the next round, which is, as we said, the elimination. We have got Frost. You're battling some guy called Enigma. And Bowski, you're battling some guy called Quicksilver. I need your thoughts on your respective matchups, gentlemen. Frost, let me know what you're thinking about your matchup against Enigma.
Listen, I mean, Enigma's a weird one, because I always liked him when he first started, and then he was never really active that much. And it's always been. I mean, I introduced him in who did he battle? I can't even think of who he battled, but I even said it in the intro, like, bro, it's nice to see you back. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's nice to have you back. He's a good battler. I think I'm better than him. I think I'm better than everyone in the tournament, if I'm honest. But like on paper, I don't think he's ever done anything that I've done, not even close to the things that I've done. The rounds that I've had, the moments I've had. Do you know what I'm saying? These things. But I guess in a tournament setting, it is what you do on the day, innit? Like, I can't live a fucking legacy in the tournament. And the annoying thing is because he ain't got that much out there. He's a hard one to sort of predict as we're going into it. Obviously, talking on the
narrative for the
and as well, do you know what I'm saying? And like, until recently, like, his most recent battle out, other than the tournament, might be like 2 years old. So I'm sort of basing things off of like whatever I've seen in the room on the day, and it's hot. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't even think I saw his first battle.
I'm going to chime in though. I'm sorry to chime in, Frost. You just made an entire round out of a man looking like a beaver. A beaver, lad! You want to tell me you haven't got any material to work with? You just AI'd a guy and went, that'll be my 60 seconds, thank you very much. And you killed it! You killed it, lad.
I know. I mean, listen, but I can't call everyone a beaver. Do you know what I'm saying? There's only so many animals.
But what if you could? What if you could, though?
The world would be a normaler place, like, you know what I mean?
What is all these beavers doing, bro?
Has anyone noticed this tournament is full? Nah, I'm just joking.
This tournament's full of beavers.
But there you go. Bowski, come on, talk to me about Quicksilver. Like, that's, again, same sort of problem, right? He's relatively unknown. He's kind of a weird cat in terms of how he delivers things. He's not the finished article yet, so he's kind of, how do you lean into tendencies of his?
He's improving every battle.
He's, improving every battle, so you don't know what you're going to get. Like, talk to me about that one, brother.
I don't even, does he look like a beaver?
Nah, not really. Got more swan vibe, bro. Got more swan vibes.
Swan vibe, yeah. You know what? Swan's on point. Swan's on point. He's protected by the Queen and country, bro.
Quicksilver, as you called him before. Yeah, it's tough when someone's only had a few battles and they're quite new, because a couple of his battles I've watched are his early battles and they're not amazing. Do you know what I mean? I'm not exactly like shook, but I think he has been better in this tournament. I don't think he was great against Burt Broadbent, but I don't think anyone would have to be. You know what I mean? No offense to Burt, but he's definitely getting better. So he's a bit of an unknown quantity in a way, because you can't really judge him off his first couple of battles that are online, because he's obviously improved a lot since then. So, but he's some posh bastard, isn't he, from fucking Oxford or something, man? So can't lose, really, can I?
Not from the culture like you, is he, Bouse?
Nah, exactly. Not from the mean streets.
I was going to say, I felt seen there for a second, but yeah.
While you're both here, let's say you win your battles, your respective battles. I don't know if they've happened at the moment. Then you'd be going against, so Frost, you'd be going against either Pagan or probably Pagan. And
yeah.
Bowski, you'd be going against DoeJoe or DoeJoe. Depends how that goes on the day for me, so I can't really call that one.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather battle probably DoeJoe, really, because if I battled Quicksilver, DoeJoe's just literally Quicksilver's fucking brother or something, isn't he? So
this is the promo we wanted.
Quicksilver light, innit?
So, and DoeJoe's a big fat bastard like me, so I could have some fat on fat crime company. So yeah, DoeJoe, I reckon I'd like.
The there was unsettling, dude. Yeah.
That's my favourite. That's my favourite category.
All right, in that case,
you and Pagan, bro. What were you telling me about that battle, bro?
Yeah, come on,
listen,
man.
I mean that's a good battle on paper, innit? It's a nice battle. I think I was there for Pagan's first battle. I think he battled that Red Rum chick in engine rooms. He was good, man. Like I respect his pen. He's still new. I think he's still got a lot of cracks in his game, and I'll definitely expose them if he like you say, he's probably the one who takes that battle in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think he's still got a lot to learn, and I'll be the one to teach him that lesson. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Well, that's the thing though. They say about Pagan is like his bars are there, but like you said, you and Bowski have a connection with the crowd and the entertainment value. Maybe getting the Frost whooping. We'll do that, like, you know what I mean? Make you understand.
Yeah, 100%.
I think in this tournament it's a bit tough because, like Crash was saying, and about me and Frost having the crowd and stuff, there isn't much of a crowd in these battles at all. I mean, the crowd has diminished as the tournaments go on. You know, less and less people are coming with bringing people and that. I mean, and I found it a bit more difficult than I thought. I thought, all right, yeah, I'll get in the room. But because everyone's battlers as well, pretty much in the crowd. You know, everyone's, with my style, it's more comedy and sort of just doing madness in it, really. It's not like bar heavy and lyric heavy. You know what I mean? So when you've got a room full of battlers just waiting for like pure bars and stuff, it hasn't been the best sort of feeling for me. I think I prefer big crowds, obviously, and that's one thing that's going to hurt me in this tournament, I think, is the fact that it's a small room with only a handful of battlers watching. It ain't really going to be my sort of setting, man, do you know what I mean? So that's where I might struggle, especially when the crowd gets smaller and smaller as we go on, if you know what I mean.
I was going to ask,
Yeah,
how much of a relief is it going to feel for you guys being back in a room with a crowd? Because inevitably they will book cards after this, and there will be people that are dying to return to see live battle rappers again. When you step up against your opponent, but you look out and there's a sea of people just like, so like, how much of a relief is that going to feel for you guys?
A huge difference. Like Bowski said, like it's a room full of battlers, but not only they're all in the tournament. They all don't want you to do, like, do you know what I'm saying? They all want to be doing better than you, and they're like, every moment you're being judged because they all, like, do you know what I'm saying? We're watching, we're combing through, like, we're everything you do. I'm there, I'm criticizing, and so you don't really get a lot in the room. I can't wait to battle to a crowd of people who are just wanting to see battles rather than like just waiting to see what flaws you show. Do you know what I'm saying? It's horrible. It's not nice to be in that small room setting, especially when everyone there is your competition. Do you know what I'm saying? It does make it fucking weird, and like, we are people who play to crowds, and you, like, you know what I mean? I like to bounce off of the crowd, and there's a little thing in the back of your mind as well where it's sort of like, that's working. Where in that room, it just you don't know what's working or not, man. It's not until you watch it back yesterday that that you see what worked and what didn't.
Yeah, I had a few times in that battle with Slester where if I'd have had a crowd, I know I probably would have got more reaction. And there's a few 100%. Times where I've said something and then I've gone like, yeah, after it, where I might have got a reaction in my mind. But all the battles are stood there like, that was trash, I'm not reacting to that. And then I'm thinking, and I'm like, yeah, no, laughing or doing a bit extra to try and sort of get those few seconds in my mind where I might have expected a reaction. I'm just got to like try and fill the void. So it is a struggle for me, man, that crowd, because crowd are there, they want to react, they want you to do well, and they want to have a laugh, and they want to react. Whereas, like Frost said, these battlers, they might be watching you to purposely find flaws or to plan stuff, and they might not react as loudly as they might do because they don't really want you to do well, really, in a way. You know what I mean? So it's a tough environment, definitely, but it's challenging.
But has it been a fun experience, all told, so far? You've still got ways to go, but has it been, like, it's just a different page in the chapter of the books you guys are writing at the moment. It's the tournament era, as it were, and once it closes, they'll go back to a certain style that they're more used to because it's an experiment. It'll either work or it won't. But has it been fun?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I guess it's been fun to watch how it develops and how it turns out on the streams as well. I think the streams have been fun to watch. I mean, I guess the battles on the day are not so far away from like any battle you've ever done, but I get it. Yeah, I've enjoyed watching the streams and everything, and in that regard, yeah. But in terms of the battles, they haven't been like any different, other than the fact that you're fighting against an aggressive crowd. Like, other than that, it's been fun. It's been tough. It's definitely been tough. It's weird to write, and it's, you will, while you're writing, you'll say to yourself like, oh, there's not a crowd, but then like, what am I gonna do? Not write the way that I want to write.
Yeah.
Do you know? It's tough, isn't it? Like, and how to gauge that? How much do I rely on, like, oh well, they're not gonna react, so do I just rap for 60 seconds and just rap, or do I try and, because there's still gonna be a crowd watching it later on, I still got to appeal to them. But I've got to do whatever I've got to do in the room to appeal to the judges who's going to watch it on film. And yeah, it's a weird one. It's been fun. It's always fun. I mean, battling is fun. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it if it weren't fun. But yeah, it has been tough. It's been it's an experience. There's lessons to be taken away from it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, listen, it's always fun to go to a battle event and chill with a load of people and have a laugh and stuff. That's what I like doing, and catching up with people like Frost and Hulk and, you know, boys from down south you don't see as much and shit. So that side's been great. And yeah, watching the battle evolve, tournament evolve, seeing some of these new people, come through and do well and improve. I mean, I kind of see myself as like one of them stepping stones where a newcomer would have to come, and if they can beat me then or do well against me, then fair play, man. You know what I mean? They must be onto something good. So if Quicksilver does well against me and goes through, I wish him well. You know what I mean? And it'll just be me passing the torch against to someone else, isn't it? So I've enjoyed it, but yeah, it's been difficult. Like Frost said, the battles themselves have been tricky to get through and to know what's the best way to handle them.
That's a big if, though, but I just want to throw that in there. A big if you can get.
I was very humble,
I
was very humble.
If you can get past me, yeah. Capital I, capital F. I got one more question for both of our guests, and then we'll let you crack on with the evenings. Crash, is there anything else you want to throw Frost and Bowski's way, my friend?
No, I'm good, innit? Like, good luck. I don't know if you've battled the next 16 already, but just good luck to both of you, man. You man are experienced battlers. Like, yeah, man, we get far.
Safe crashing, right?
Final question then. Out of the group stages, what's been your favourite round of your respective like the thing that you knew was coming, that was going to air, that you were looking forward to everyone seeing, got the response, hopefully that you wanted. What's been your respective moment, round, bar?
I mean, yeah, for me, go on, bastard.
Oh, go on. I'll go. Yeah, I was looking forward to the first one. Dropping me versus Sam Essay, I thought that was a fun battle, and obviously it'd been my return after like 2 years, probably, of not having a battle out. So I was really looking forward to that. I was not looking forward to the Gas Buff one coming out because I was in a fucking mess, and but it weren't as bad as I thought, but damn, it wasn't great. And then they had a Slester one with the drinking and stuff. I remember that getting a good reaction on the day, and I was hoping that I'd look good on cam, and it did. So yeah, those the first battle and the first round against Slester, probably the ones that I've looked forward to coming out. The Gas one, not so much.
You've got all the respect in the world, though. Like, I've never seen quite so many people say, hey, listen, though, he fucking... may not have been the performance he wanted to give, but all the respect in the world for turning up and showing a lot of these guys, 100%. Like, hey, listen, no matter what happens, you turn up, you put on a performance. So, like, everyone's been quick to defend you to the hilt, brother. Frost, what's your favourite? Like, if you had to pick, gun to your head, like, I know these are your children. They're all 10 out of 10 classics, solid gold, #1 hits, okay? I know this, okay? You don't have to keep reminding me. But what's been your favourite round, moment?
I mean, goes without saying the Beaver round is like, I remember saying to the missus, I was like, I think I'm going to call him a Beaver. Just like that was I wrote it in my notes, Beaver in capital letters. I wrote Beaver, like and yeah, from going from that to developing the round, and yeah, I knew what I had going into it. In it, I know it's a funny round in it. There's always a bit where people could have gone, he don't look nothing like a Beaver, and it just falls flat. But like I know I've got enough to sort of carry that round through regardless. So I was always looking forward to that round happening. I'll be honest though, I think, I mean, you said it yourself, all of my rounds are fucking top. But I really enjoyed doing the Caveman battle. I really enjoyed, like, I think me and Caveman had a real good fucking fight there, man. It was fun. Like, so I the Beaver round goes without saying. I think it might have been my second round for Caveman as well that I thought I'd done a lot of good things as well. Yeah, it's tough to, well, it's easy to call the Beaver round. Other than that, outside of that, I think the carvings of Caveman, etch it in stone. I think that line is just a peach. And
I'll just point out, I'm laughing because I'm thinking, like, Frost is out and about with maybe a mate. They're, like, hanging over, looking out at a balcony, and they see a beaver picture, and the guy's like, man, isn't it crazy when people look like beavers? And Frost just looks over and goes, say that again. And it just cuts to him furiously montaging, writing the beaver around. Like it's just, I think I might call him a beaver. Like, fucking, like it's the eureka moment of battle rap history. Like, it's great.
Really, yeah. I think there was one battle of his that I watched, and he might have had like on like a tartan top or something.
Yeah.
And in my head, I was just like, he looks like a beaver, bruv. He's got a beaver vibe. Like he looks like a lumberjack, and then but not just like a lumberjack. Yeah, so that was he did develop.
I
Bro.
imagine you walking around all week trying to work out what it is. And then
What
on
is
the
it
Friday,
about
it's
him
just-
that's
it's a
such beaver
fucking
like? I just don't
beaver, bro. I
understand
knew
it.
He's a fucking beaver, mate.
I'm researching
beaver,
books like he is a beaver. I
Yeah.
just can't figure out
It's
how.
10 words.
He looks enough
Watching
like a beaver,
documentaries on beavers.
you know, to get away with that realm, man. Definitely. You know,
I
as soon as
can't-
you say it, people are going to go, he does look a bit like a beaver,
I
isn't it?
suppose, yeah, if you squint your eyes a little bit, yeah, I suppose it works. Like, okay, question for all three of you, because I've never written around in my entire life, but now I have to know. And now, by the sounds of it, you all have these moments. What's the pettiest, like, moment you've had, right? Like, you've just been writing, you're like, that's petty, I'll put that. Like, what's like a light bulb that you just went, fuck it, I'll go with it. Like, Bowski, come on, Bowski, you must have at least one of these now that we know. Frost was just sitting there one day and went, he kind of looks like a beaver. Like, give me one of those, man. Come on.
Just matter in general, man. I just remember talking
Matter
about
in general.
In general, just his whole life.
It was just like I went back to old school Bowski in that one, and I remembered stuff from 2011 about him and that, and then obviously the owl. So I did some on the owl as well, and I thought to myself, I can't really do this owl shit because Lefty and Big J got him that badly on it, but I can't not mention it. Then I thought I could tell it really hurts Matt. He looks like an owl. So I dropped some of my owl bars, and then just generally talking about him in Lunacy in 2011. Like, no reason for me to bring that up in big old 2021, but I thought, nah, fuck that, man. I'm not having that. So I went old school on matter.
Curious about Crash now. Crash, you've been quiet. What's petty that you've written, my friend? Come on. Give me something that's just like...
What's nice is he's here, but I think it was against... I'm not like petty, I'm just a dickhead. But like with Frost, I think Frost was like one of the shortest people I battled. So I remember just comparing him to like my missus's height and that, and just being like, "You're pure small, you, bro. Like you're very short, you."
Yeah, such hell, bro. So my one, like, there was when I was like to Crash up, I would bet 100 quid that he was a clumsy kid.
No, that whole scheme, that was funny. When it was like there was a fire, you just be like. Yeah, bro. It's funny, you know, like an idea falls into your head, yeah, and like you surprise yourself at like what this is gonna become in it. Like, is outside of that, I think the DoeJoe, the crowd reaction round for DoeJoe, like, I think that was. I knew I was taking liberties with it. Like, I mean, that might have been one of the easiest rounds I've ever wrote, because realistically, I'm just going oggy, and thinking of all the chants that I know people just know off the bat. Like, it was a mad easy round to write, but like I knew that I've got him here, mate. And then the fact his first round played straight into it. So what's another one for you? The Yannick round, bro. That Yannick round is like one of them rounds that I wish I wrote you know what I mean, performed, because that's how you want the crowd to engage, bro. Like, going off.
That was fire, that, yeah.
Right, you know, it's funny. So we was on Spaces like 2 days before that battle was supposed to happen, and obviously late prep, and we was laughing about it. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna list all the things about him. I'm just gonna list it, and I kind of just did that. And
the list rhymes, like the list is rhyming.
Yeah, it's weird, but you know, I will say about that. Had I prepped earlier, I don't know if I'd have done that. Because when I was writing it, it didn't really feel like powerful. It felt stupid. It did feel stupid while I was writing it, but I guess like sometimes stupid wins, bro. And it popped. So it's sometimes you fucking over critique yourself, because I wasn't thinking like this is not good writing. Like, do you know? But I guess it's more about the performance.
Against Yannick, it's like stupid is stupid, doesn't it? You know what I mean? So
yeah, facts.
It's gonna go off.
So you have to drop IQ to that level to try and fight it.
Sick. Well, listen, gentlemen, I appreciate you joining us. I look forward to seeing what both of you
Thank
bring.
you, always.
In what are they? The last 16 round, they're calling it. So we'll have to stay tuned. I know you probably don't know when your respective battles are airing, but we will be waiting with bated breath to see them, because Frost, you've given some great performances that have certainly made me change my tune since the tournament started. We've had a coming to me. Well, we've spiritedly disagreed about your losing/winning streak. and I'm now a believer. I now
Everyone's had an
believe
argument with Frost about
Frost
that.
has never
Everyone.
lost. I believe. And
That's what
Bowski,
I'm
it's been a
saying.
pleasure seeing you reintroduced into the scene in a way that I think everyone's just shown you mad love, man. Everyone's just been so happy to see you turn up and do your thing, man. So I appreciate both of you joining us today, man. I really do.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
It's all good. It's all good. Now get out of here. Me and Crash have got some business to handle before we finish up for this.
Nice one,
All
boys.
right. Safe, boy.
Take steady, fellas.
A bit
Take care, boys.
Peace out.
Well, Crash,
Love.
do we have anything else we want to say about this episode before we wrap for the evening? Because I know we got cut short with the B.Ramble versus Dynamic Mike battle, but I feel like
one-sided battle, man. Pretty one-sided battle.
I feel like it was a one-sided battle, and I will announce that hopefully, oh no.
I know what that is. I know what that means already.
Oh no.
He's there, isn't it? He's there, backstage.
Right, I'm gonna say this.
Week.
I'm gonna give you the chance. Okay, I'm gonna give you the chance because I know this will wind him up, and I know he's watching. Should I let him into the stream to have his say for the week, or should we just say, sit on your step and wait your turn?
As much as I would love to say that, is it Stro?
It might be. It might not be. I can't confirm.
I'd love to say. We've been pretty good this week, so let's give him 9 minutes. Let's say
so
we're
you think
wrapping up
you think he's not gonna bollock us the second he gets on the stream and say, right, before I even start, like, go on then. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream.
It's like a live reaction of our show.
Yeah, it's like HMRC for our stream every single week. Stro joins us, ladies and gentlemen. What's good, brother? Oh no!
Saying? What we saying?
What we saying? I'm good. Lauren's getting nervous.
We ain't done anything. We didn't say anything.
He needs to stop being so paranoid, mate.
Nervous, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
comfortable here.
Yeah, Lauren, you need to chill out, bro. Like, it's not that deep.
It is when you turn up because I immediately feel like, okay, right, what happened? And it's like, right, I have.
No, I'm
several things you said that were bollocks, and here's why.
I'm just glad that
go on.
You replaced Jan with Crash because it's just better viewing for the viewers all around, and yeah.
Harsh.
Hey man, Jan's your battler, man.
Jan was fun. Guy. He gave a good interview earlier. I thought
Jan's not even Jan's guy.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know why, but it just makes sense.
It makes sense.
Ridiculous. Did you just come on here to dunk on poor Jan, or did you have something you wanted to bring to the table, sir?
A little of both.
He's just come on to dunk on Jan, didn't you? That's all you came on to do.
I mean, it's always great to dunk on Jan, but nah, I was just enjoying the episode, to be honest. Yeah, and I just wanted to make sure that you weren't.
End of the 16th, final 16, bro. What are we saying?
Yeah, that's good. Let's not make this meta about a critique of our critique. Let's put this on you.
No one's right. Will you stop being so paranoid? Like, will you take your tampon out?
Not with
there's
you.
No such. No one's critiquing you. No one's critiquing it.
I am not taking my goddamn eyes off you for a second. I'm not letting my guard down once, son. Bro. Not gonna happen. No.
He's an abused dog, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? He's been kicked before. He knows the boot.
But like, he just needs to just chill out. Like, it's not that deep. Like,
I am Bret Hart to your Goldberg. I'm never gonna miss a con where I don't go, no, stroke, nah, I've got to keep my eyes on that fella. He's gonna sweep kick me with some critique that I'm not gonna see coming, and I'm gonna spend a week thinking about. It just happens.
There's no critique, and there was no critique last week. It is what it is.
No critique last week. Interesting. That's a bar. That's good. I like it. No critique from last week. Come on now, son.
That is horrendous. The fact that you're trying to say it's a bar is
I'm going to fucking write that down in my little bar book right now. There you go. I'm going to write that down for when I inevitably battle. There we go. Critique from last
Crash,
week.
what were you saying before Lauren got paranoid?
It's a good question. What did you think of this week's episode? And we are now into the last 16. Thoughts? Give us all of them.
Great episode. I know Crash didn't want to, but I want to revisit B.Ramble for a second.
Oh, no, that's okay. I just thought it was a body.
Crash caught the stray. Yes, he caught it this week.
Nah, because, like, look, obviously I've been championing B.Ramble from the jump. because there's just something about her, and it does take. For those that have never seen her before, and for those that will be watching the tournament who would never come across a B.Ramble, it will take you a few battles for you to get her. But when you get her, you think she's fucking brilliant. Like, her writing's got significantly better throughout the tournament. And I'm not just talking this tournament, I'm talking about the Academy tournament as well. Because let's not forget, the whole reason she's in this tournament, in the group she's in, because she was the semi-finalist or the finalist for North. So she's a brilliant battler, and I think she's just going to keep getting better and better and better. And yeah, I'm glad she went out the way that she went out. She caught a body, really good performance, and yeah, I'm proud of B.Ramble, man. She's developed a lot, so I'm very, very proud of her.
I completely agree.
That's what she was, like you said, innit? That's what she's there for. Like, was she gonna win? Not really, in my opinion, but the fact that she's got something out this tournament is great for her.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. She's, like I said, like she's this. Look, there's so much she can do going forward. There's so many intriguing matchups that you can put her against. Like, I'd love to see her and Slester. I think that's a fucking brilliant battle. The quirkiness would be hilarious. I feel like the angles they take would be hilarious. Like, I could genuinely see B.Ramble turn around to Slester going, "You look like someone who fucked." Like, there's just so much shit. I feel like it would be brilliant to watch. So that's a battle that I'd love to see. There's so many good opponents for her.
I agree. And I think I was going to say, as we were wrapping up, like, it was a shame we didn't get to cover, because I made a note of all the stuff she wrote that I thought was like, that's fucking... Again, it's weird how you listen to it once, and then when you listen to it a second time and you're trying to pick up everything, you go, oh, actually, that's really good. And we're going to have her on. We're going to review this battle live. I don't know exactly when yet, but we will get a live watch along with B.Ramble, because this battle in particular I wanted her to cover, because I thought, like you, she steadily increased over the course of this tournament in particular. And this battle I thought was a culmination. I thought there were so many little lines, so many little moments where, just writing-wise, it looked really clean and really slick. But she still retained that comedic sort of bouncy jovialness, which I thought would work well against Dynamic Mike. I thought that might maybe alleviate the pressure on him. But it is a shame that he just kind of petered out as the battle went on, which I would have wanted a little bit more from B.Ramble, because I thought in both of her battles against really tough Hamill and Pagan. I mean, she battled Hamill and Pagan. Like, fucking hell, yeah. Talk about deep end. And she gave a really good account of herself.
No, definitely.
Oh, sure.
No, I'll just say definitely.
Oh, no, I was going to say what it is when you start battle rap when you're new, you're not really, if you don't know anyone that's in the culture, it's just kind of like, okay, you want to battle rap? Cool. There's 2 minutes, battle rap. And you kind of don't know what direction you want to take it, if you want to do the comedy thing. And what this has done, it's gone, right, you've got 1 minute now. So you have to, in your writing, kind of shred all the shit that don't make sense, or it can be taken out. So you start critiquing yourself and you get better refined material. And now she's out of the tournament, she'll still have that mentality of, I can refine this shit, but she'll have more time again, because she's one of them more entertaining characters, where she'll have time to work out her flow of like, right, we're going to start with this intro, and then I'm going to get into this, and I might have a slogan here if I want to. Do you know what I mean? So it's good. Like, she's fallen into her character, and this battle was, like I said, she's made a little fan of me. Like, do you know what I mean? I will be watching out for her next battle.
100%, man. 100%. Like I say, her second round in particular, I thought was, there's a line here: anxiety is a wave and you amplify stress, looking wired, so I'll put you on a lead, pat you on your head. That's called a mic check. That wove in with the rest of it. And for me, like, she mixes like the imagery and the picking on the opponent, the appearance, with research. It's not research heavy or just petty heavy. It's a good amalgamation of both. And the one that got me was, the closest thing you get to being a dick is putting the D in ADHD delightful. So much up and down you give people with bipolar FOMO. I thought that was... He'd have loved that line. Like, he'd have been giggling to that one if he's listening and vibing with it. But yeah, like you say, he's trying to ride it, man. Like, I was really happy with, because I saw that when I was reviewing her doing my contender series. Like, I saw she has a good balance of directness, comedy, fun. It's just that, again, like Stro was saying, the audience didn't quite know what to make of her at first. Didn't quite know where she's coming from. But now, after a few reps and 3 really good showings from her perspective, man, sky's the limit, man. Like I say, there's so many interesting matchups because I think she'll really work with those opportunities. And you definitely get the impression she is one of those people that's going to really appreciate a live audience again. Someone that's really going to feed off the energy of a crowd more. Do you agree with that? And if so, like, what do you think should be her next move in battle rap as far as maybe an opponent is concerned? Or, I don't know, what do you want to see from her next, I suppose, is a better question.
Who?
Stro and B.Ramble.
No, I was saying who's the question to, because you just threw a question out there and expected me to figure out who it is.
Because whoever wants to take it. See, I don't critique things on this show, and it's Lord, you actually didn't ask.
Is that a critique or is that just a general statement?
No, I'd say later, like, do you know what I mean? Because you're the guest.
I was going to say, Crash, you side with him, you're fired. Don't side with Stro. You side with me. Come on now.
The thing is, like,
mad.
Like,
he's siding with Stro, isn't he? Yeah.
No,
obviously.
No,
because
like, also in the confusion space, was he talking to me?
This is what I'm saying.
This is ridiculous. I'm getting outvoted on my goddamn show again. How does this keep? And it's always you, Stro. It's always you coming on here, destabilizing the whole fucking thing. It's always you, and I don't understand why. I've always been so nice to you, Stro. I bought you a pint last time I saw you.
Did you?
No, it was Bizzo and Yaneth, actually, now I think about it. But I would have bought you a pint. I would have, but you weren't there.
So I mean, so obviously B.Ramble, like, I don't want to mention one of the future opponents because it's something I'm trying to try and get sorted. It's something we've tried to do a couple months back. It's something I'm going to try and revisit because I think it's a really, really fun battle. It's not Slester, but I think it's a really, really fun battle. And I think it'll be a good test for her, but I think it's one that she'd rise to the occasion on. And like I said, like, there's so many intriguing matchups for her, and for her, it's just a case of she's in this phase now. She's out of a tournament. She can go and have fun with it and keep improving, keep learning, keep getting better, and keep just pushing on. So that's kind of her progression over the next 18 months to 2 years is just get as many battles under your belt. Doesn't necessarily have to be on Prem. Because the thing is, like, and this is one thing which we've never shied away from, is go to other platforms because you learn so much. The rooms are so different. Like, you've got to go to these hostile environments. Like, that's why I used to love No Lose Chat when it was active, because, like, it's a different room, it's a different feel. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a different fight to kind of win the crowd over. So then when you then return to Prem, like, and you go into certain rooms, you're like, oh, I've dealt with a much more difficult room than this. And naturally your confidence starts to build and you see a different version of a battler. That's what I want. Like, go and find these matchups, go and have these wars. It only makes you better as a battler because you're getting the reps in. Do you know what I mean? You're sparring, like, you're in the ring constantly, and that's kind of what she needs to do now, is take a look. I know she's doing a lot of comedy stuff outside of Prem, which is not only naturally going to help her with the delivery and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do. But one thing I did want to revisit from last week, in terms of, I warned you Hammer was going to win. I warned every single one of you from the jump Hammer was going to win. I said it from the moment the tournament started to the moment the Academy tournament started. I told you Hammer would win the entire thing. Was I correct? Yes, I was.
Not over yet. It's not over yet.
He meant the Academy. You mean the Academy tournament, presumably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got you. I hear you. I got
you. I told everyone, every single person, that my wild card, my captain, was going to win the entire tournament. I told everyone that the final was probably going to be Hamel and Pagan, and I told everyone Hamel would take it because of Pagan's differences to Hamel is the reason why he lost that battle. Big personality, big moment in the third round, came down to his performance, and that's what won Hamel the tournament. And lo and behold, it's what I've been saying about Pagan that he needs to lean into. And lo and behold, Pagan's admitted it himself, and now you're going to see a different version of Pagan. And I can't wait for 2 years, 2.5 years down the line, where this becomes like Gemini and Raptor, and them two have to battle each other again. They have to see each other again. I can't wait for it. And this is the good thing about the tournament. Like, obviously, it's sad to see the group stages, and we've lost some big battlers and some really, really good battlers. But going into the group stages, or you're coming out the group stages now, going into the knockout rounds, and there's some fun battles there. Like Enigma and Frost is a really fun battle when you look at it. You've got who else have we got now? You've got Quicksilver Bowski is a really fun battle. Like Bowski with his experiences, Quicksilver going to be able to get the upset. Like that's a tough battle for Quicksilver. You've then got
DoeJoe. Like
Dub T DoeJoe. That's a rematch.
I don't know what to call, to be honest. I don't know what to call.
And it's like that's a rematch. I think that was one of Dub's first ever battles. Like that's a great battle.
Contested 2-1, so it was a tight one that they'll both be willing to revisit.
It's an intriguing matchup. Crow that's Briggsy. A full battle.
Crow versus Briggsy. Yeah, well, Briggsy is riding high off of the performance so far in the tournament, having exceeding, come off the initial battle and now riding high going into the knockout phases.
Yeah, Sam, that's a good battle. Like the knockouts are throwing some really good battles in there, so I'm really looking forward to it.
I mean, I will ask because it did come up earlier. I didn't get a chance to really grill him on it, but Hamill versus Yaneth, like that's rough for Yaneth, man. Off the back of Hamill,
fuck this, bro.
That's a rough one. You know what I mean? Like that's a. I mean, I'd be interested to see how he copes because, of course, Hamill's going to be fucking cloud nine after winning a classic. Like, how do you deal with someone like that? Having,
So I'm not saying anything in terms of results or anything like that. No. But the whole lead up to it, I was pressing Jan just to make sure that he was prepared. And every response I got from Jan was, Hamill's your golden boy. Fuck off and leave me alone.
I love it. That's good. And it tracks too from what I was hearing earlier. That tracks.
Like I said, this tournament's made for star or to create a star. Like we've done it with Major Concerns. We revived LSD's battle career with the first academy. Frost came out of the academy and look at where Frost is now. Like our first academy series was stacked. Like iKid really went on a run after the academy series. Like and then you look at all the other academies that we've done, and then you look at this one, like Hamill, Pagan. But then not just that, then you then go into this tournament, you're like, right, okay, who can make a name for himself? Everyone looks back at Bizzo, like when we make a tournament, we can build people off the back of it. And I just feel like when you look at this knockout stage, like I'm looking at people like Enigma, I'm looking at people like Deburke, like Hamill, at Pagan. I'm also then looking at people like Bowski, like Crow, like Briggs going, right, okay, what can you do with it? Do you know what I mean? Someone like Sam, who's always just been, he's always been a consistently good battler, but he's never been someone that's broke through. Can he now go and have a breakthrough performance and really take the win off someone that he shouldn't? So this is why this knockout round is so intriguing and why I can't wait to see where it goes, because there's some fun matchups in there, there's some fun battles in there. Going back to your question, it's at the end of the day, like you wanted to enter the tournament, mate. You're gonna come across against a matchup like that, and it's a case of sink or swim. Don't stand there and get embarrassed by Hamill. Don't stand there and get embarrassed by him.
Don't stand there.
You've got to bring the best version of yourself.
You get your 1 minute, like he gets his 1 minute. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, make it a dogfight. I don't want to hear excuses. Don't want to hear none of that shit. Like, because I heard him before talking about how he found it tough for newcomer battlers. Hamill's not a newcomer battler, mate. There's plenty of fucking battles you can go and watch. I want to see the best version of Jan, because Jan can be good. He can be when he decides to be. But most of the time, he does stupid shit. Hamill don't play. I know how meticulously he preps. So you've literally got to make this a dogfight. You've got to bring him down to your level. And you've got to make it a war. So let's see.
I can't
wait to see it.
one more question for you, just from my own selfish perspective. As a fan, obviously, this tournament has helped spark the imagination. It's made you look at battlers differently. It's given them like character and story and all the rest of it. But from a Prem perspective, or just from your perspective, because you've booked cards, like, has the tournament kind of given you that bit of that, because you've mentioned a couple of potential matchups there and potential storylines down the road. Has the tournament kind of given you more of that? Like, man, this tournament's been helpful because I can see now this guy doing this. I didn't see this guy doing this, but now I do see him doing this sort of thing. Like, how has it kind of moved you as a, as a booker, as a promoter, as a coach, as a battler, former battler yourself? Like, you can start charting past in your own mind a little bit.
Like, look, we've never shied away from, whenever we book someone, we always have a free battle model in mind, in terms of, if you do well in this, you could potentially go on to face this person. And if you do well in that battle, the third battle could potentially be this. And it's always about progression and moving through, right? Which is why when you look at Prem, and myself included, we've got such a good track record of the Slesters of this world, the Kingses of this world, like the Hamels, the Pagans. Like, Trubs has done a phenomenal job with the guys on Short Circuit. Like, the guys that have come through Short Circuit are absolute warriors. Like, they're so good. But there's a reason why we've done well with battlers like that, and we've made names off them. So I'll be honest, with the Undisclosed series, like, we got to 16. It was the longest, it still is the longest event series in UK battle rap history. There's been 16 events. Towards the end, I was finding it tough, just from a fatigue point of view, because I was just like, the UK battle rap flip-flops. It's like a tennis match. 1 minute all the crowds are in London, and the next minute all the crowds are in Manchester, and then it goes back to London. And look, I think we've been blessed over the years to have really fucking great battle events. And I'm just talking Prem, I'm talking about No Lose Chat when Tony battled Georgie Roots, and it's outside, and that whole event was fucking amazing. There's been so many good UK battle rap events, and look, this tournament kind of relit a light in a few of us, where it's like, right, okay, because you just look at Enigma as an example, right? Enigma wouldn't really be getting the looks that he'll potentially be getting after the tournament, just because he openly said, like, he was washed when he first started. Whereas now I look at Enigma and I can go, there's people in the tournament who he's not faced who I would like to see him against. And I could put that on a card, but he wouldn't be out of place. Whereas he wouldn't have even come to most people's minds because he was out of the tournament. It's perfect for people. Like, I look at Enigma and go, I wonder what Enigma could do with a caveman. I wonder what Enigma could do with someone. Do you know what I mean? Someone that's just not stylistically. Yeah, like, I want to see how he adapts to that. So then there's so many intriguing matchups for everyone that's in the tournament and that's been in the tournament. And it's just like, yeah, it's good because the tournament's done exactly what we wanted. It's spotlighted people, but it's brought attention to them in the right way, where you go, actually, I could put you on a card against this person and you wouldn't be out of sorts based on what I've seen in the tournament. And then for the likes of Pagan and Hamel, like, after the Academy finals, which to me is my favourite Academy final ever, it's imagine them against top tier names. Imagine one of them got given a shot. Imagine what they do. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's really a light in us, and yeah, I can't wait to start putting a card together again, if I'm being honest.
As far as episode 11 goes, by the way, any moments, highlights, battle that you want to particularly really just go, this was... Because, again, I think, with the exception of maybe Dynamic Mike, who I still think tried his best, I think this is one of the stronger episodes in terms of battles. I think 3 of them were fucking brilliant, and B.Ramble gave a really good performance. But are there any moments or any battles you want to shout out from episode 11?
So, Hulk DoeJoe. In the room, I felt Hulk won. On the footage, I felt DoeJoe won. I'm gutted to see Hulk go, because, like, he's such a fun battler to watch, and he's so unorthodox, and you just never know what he's gonna come with. Like Crash was saying before, his flips don't always land, but I find them fucking hilarious because they're the maddest flips you'll ever hear in your life, and you're just like, where have you just produced that from? So to me, like, that was an entertaining battle on the day. I'll be honest, on the day Deburke's whole glasses thing where he turns to me, I did not have a clue what the fuck was going on. I found it mad in the room. But when I watch it back, it's so genius and hilarious. Like the fact he had the balls to do that in that kind of setting shows the mindset he's got. And I think he's a slow burner for someone who could go on and win the tournament. He's someone that people aren't really talking about enough, but I think he could potentially go on and win it. Just based on watching that back, I was like, no, he's a problem here. He's got everything. He's unorthodox. His writing, his performance, the balls to do concepts in a setting like that, and obviously, like, whenever you're watching a Frost battle and Frost is prepared, it's always going to be fucking highly entertaining. I'm sorry, how the fuck do you call someone a beaver for a whole round? Like, it's the maddest. Honestly,
Many battlers have been penalized on this show for using one scheme for the whole round. Like, I think I had to go at Kick Nelly for using one on the Colt thing.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like, nah, man, Frost delivers that.
But this
so
is
fucking well. And Deburke with the sunglasses.
But Crash, like, obviously, because look, you're a good writer, right? You know how to concept a round. Like, I always say this, like, people get critiqued, and for people that haven't battled before, they don't understand why we're critical when we say they're going back to the well. It's when it doesn't land. But when it lands and it's genius, go back to the well as much as you want because it's hitting. Like, why, as a boxer, if your left hook's constantly fucking connecting with the head, you're not going to change up because you're going back to the well. You're going to keep throwing that. And it's just making sure that your writing is on par with the angle that you're doing. So, like, honestly, it's such a like, them two was such a fun battle to watch. And there was part of it that was kind of gutted. It was in the group stages. Like, imagine that in the semi-final.
I was gonna say, watching it, it was part of me that was gutted at the Burks round because that in a room full of a crowd of people would have hit, man. That would have been fucking hilarious. Like, it was funny, don't get me wrong, but in a room, it just would have been even better. Same as Frost Beaver round in a big room full of people with Frost on 10.
Yeah, because like I remember being in Brixton Jam when he dropped the Yan round and it blew the roof off.
That's why I said to Frost earlier. I don't know if you saw, but it's one of them rounds where I watch as a battler and I'm like, I need to be able to deliver some bars like that, man. I just look fun to deliver and go back and get over high.
Honestly, like, you see me and Briggs stood front row and we're falling over each other. The crowd are fucking falling on top of us. Maverick's losing his mind. Like, it was just such a mental round, and it's one of them, like, look, the settings brought out the best in some people. Like, some people have struggled with it. I think Gas has struggled with the 60-second rounds. I don't know if you've mentioned that, but I do think Gas has struggled with it. I think you can definitely tell people that struggle with the 60s, but then also at the same time, you've kind of brought the best out of people. I think, like, no one would have thought Frost would have been able to do well in this kind of setting, and he's proved everyone wrong. I feel like Bowski started to fucking really come into his own. I feel like Briggs has started to fucking rejuvenate and really fucking had that redemption arc after the whole DoeJoe thing. But then, even then, there's still some people that you need to see more from. Like, I need to see more from Gas. I need to see more from Dubty. Like, after this close battle with fucking Hulk, I want to see DoeJoe really kick on because we all know how good he is. Like, he's a phenomenal battler. So yeah, I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the close of the tournament, and just a reminder, the final is on August 1st. Tickets are available now, and I am going to tell you right now that is an event you do not want to miss. You do not want to miss that event. Let me tell you that now. If you miss, honestly, if you don't get tickets,
if I'm correct, Hootenanny, or is it Engine? Engine semis?
Engine semis.
Yeah.
Listen, the semi-finals, wow. But the final, if you miss that event, you are going to regret it, trust me.
We're not saying
tickets are also, forget any battle rap shit, tickets are available for the Spirit of Alicia Cup.
It is.
So it's a charity football game, which is obviously my club and Premier Battles. It is at Hyde United. July 12th. So all money raised on the day will be going to Mind Mental Health. There's going to be a few surprise faces that you might not expect to see. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I'll try and dig out the link for that, and I'll put it in the description of this video. So if you see this after the fact, click on the link below. You'll be able to find the link there. But any final parting words for us as we wrap up? Almost 2 hours on the dot. Another live stream.
I'm just glad that you took your tampon out and Crash managed to talk you into doing an actual fucking stream this week.
I feel the love. I feel the support. The that camaraderie that comes from true brotherhood. I feel it right now. I feel it.
Just stop being a soft ass and
listen. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll tell this to both of you. Okay, my integrity cannot be questioned. My work ethic is second to none, and I have the fortitude of an ancient samurai warrior. Okay, I can't be felled, stopped, or otherwise talked out of anything I don't want to do, except for when the argument is very reasonable. I will share with you actually live on the stream. Yeah, I was, dudes. I really can't be arsed with battle rap drama no more, and I certainly don't want to be the cause of it. But young Crash was here saying fuck that noise, let's go, and Stro was here saying, I don't know what you were saying actually. It was continuation of basically stop crying and get on with it, which okay.
Stop crying. You've done nothing wrong. None of that was ever any of your faults. Just what else can you do in that situation? If someone comes on your stream and bold-faced lies, what else are you meant to do?
He shall not be named or promoted anymore here.
No, but you know what I mean? Like you didn't have the information to fact check it. Like, there's nothing you can do in that situation. So yeah, I'm just glad you.
I mean, that's why. Yeah, and I said to Stro as well. If we could have fact checked it, or we knew he was lying.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We would have had a fucking field day.
I will also share with you both, by the way, that he did DM me. He has apologized. He's alluded to the fact that there's some communication on his side. I have also encouraged him to reach out to you all, because as I've been shown, there is always a path back so long as you can show some humility, apologize, atone, refine, do better, all the rest of it. We're all friends again, so that's good. That's nice. Hopefully, that's the last of the controversy on this show. Till Crash has something to say about it next week when... invariably.
Bit beaverish though. Shout out Frost. It was a bit beaverish.
Quit being soft.
Everybody's a beaver now in Frost's eyes. Every round of every battle going forwards. But he does kind of look like a beaver, and I look forward to seeing how he weaves that into his material going forwards. Anyways, any final thoughts, Crash, and then we'll wrap with Stro with us. This will be a unique sign off this time.
Nah, man, it's the final 16 next week. No previews. How greedy.
I was going to say, do we know who's on next week? I don't remember it being said.
No. They said no. They said no sneak peeks. Break said no.
No sneak peeks at all?
No sneak peeks at all. No 1 bars, no 2 bars, no...
That's rude. How am I supposed to make a thumbnail if I don't know who's on it? Come on now. If I feel like, do you know what, Crash, watch me work. I feel like since we're the journalistic integrity in the room now, we should be given information that allows us to be able to cover it more succinctly. So, come on, tell us. Who's on next week?
I'll give you a spoiler.
Tell us.
Battles from the last 16.
He's going to leave. No?
Nah. I'll tell you. It's battles from the last 16.
Oh.
And now he's gonna mic drop us like he always does.
He
does want to stay to the close. Stro's sticking around this time. Maybe he's a changed man. Who knows? Anyways, that's good. That was the show. Thank you to Crash. Thank you to Frosh. It's late.
Pardon?
Frost and Big Bowski Dog. He joined us as well. Thank you to everybody. Stay tuned. I will hopefully have the B.Ramble show lined up in the next few days. So all being well, we'll have a live stream breaking down her battle with Dynamic Mike, or a battle of her choosing. Stay tuned for the next episode of Premier Battles Where Winning Matters when that drops at 8 o'clock on Sunday as normal. Make sure you don't miss it this time. I saw some of you. I mean, there was a battle with, what was it? It was, Shotty Horror and Tay-Rock. That dropped. So that was an interesting choice for people who love battle rap to go, oh God, which do I pick? Which is never a bad thing. More battle rap is better than less battle rap. But then Monday, 9 p.m, normal time, me and Crash will be back. Who knows with, because we don't even know who we're watching next week. But I look forward to it. And of course,
you don't know who to ask to come on the street. I see how their business is fucking up our business.
this is what I'm saying, man. Is it too much to ask that and Stroke
Don't
knows
look
how hard it
precious.
is to arrange battle rappers as well, and he's not making it any easier for us.
Is it too much to ask if someone comes on acting like loaded looks, thinking that they've got the personality and the fucking battle resume to talk shit about why they've entered the tournament but yet not prepared for it, that you two pull them on it? Seeing as though you got journalistic
Crash,
integrity.
I
do you
thought Stro was talking
remember?
about me. I thought Stro was
Crash.
saying I thought I was loaded lux to talk
No,
about.
but Crash, remember
That's
when he
really
came on
offended.
earlier and he said he wasn't going to critique us in any way? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I don't. Nah, you
Listen. I wasn't going to, but then
No.
we started trying to throw fucking
But then-
indirects, and do you know what I mean?
But there it is. Okay, we got it in at the end. Anyways, thanks for coming on, by the way. I know it doesn't sound like it at times, but I am happy to see you on the stream again. It's a pleasant surprise, albeit jarring and somewhat panic-inducing. But it is lovely to see you. Just ignore me. Yeah, fine. Ignore me.
No, it's
Okay.
It's,
Anyways,
it's nice to see you, bro.
it's Crash. Yeah, Crash.
Yeah.
Everyone loves Crash. Everyone loves Crash. If I
don't know why. I don't know why you think this, bro. I don't know why you think this. I think people just come here to see me say some audacious shit sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Like, Yang gets it. Yang gets it earlier. Yang got it when I said, "How does it feel going against like Hamill and knowing it? What round were you writing when you knew? Yeah, this is it. This is it."
I think we'll just end on awkward silence. See you next week, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.